We are. You might as well just say we are, because
Hello, and welcome back to Vizslat. We are on episode 12. It's been a minute since we've had a Vizslat session, but we are so glad to be back in this wonderful world. With me today, we have our just some of our fabulous players. Um, a quick recap of where we last left off, since it's been a minute. Um, Circus wranglers have had just tried to take Dixie back to where he had come from after being defeated, and the the Cold Hag Inn has caught fire. As the fight had taken place, and Aurelius is no longer a 40-year-old man. You're now 19.
he's in his prime.
He's 19 again. Um, and Thuban, what interesting thing happened to you at the end of last session?
I picked up an evil weapon that spoke to me in my head, and it wants blood.
I mean, as most evil weapons that speak to you in your head want.
The evil
Okay.
weapon that I came across one of my social security numbers, so totally different experience.
And if you're in the military, you're liable to give it just out of habit.
Facts.
To this day, I'm afraid.
Pretty quick.
To this day, I'm afraid that somebody would be like, "Hey, what's your social security number?" I'd be like, "Oh, it's." I almost said it right now. All right. With that, we're picking back up. You guys are in Frostbite. As you've been known to be in Frostbite. So we're picking back up. As you guys have seen the last foe fall, and you see Thuban pick up this sword. His eyes kind of roll back into his head as in Thuban's mind you hear, "Blood, bring me blood."
Does anyone else hear that?
You hear what, Thuban? I kind of help him up, help him come to.
I want to drop the weapon if possible.
If possible,
Yeah.
make me a Constitution saving throw.
One in real life. First roll of the day.
Need to ready my die.
You're always
Oh, wait.
rolling first, boy. Make it count.
Oh, I lied. I could just roll in D&D Beyond. You said Constitution?
Yep.
No, it was on an 18. And it went to a 2.
Pain.
All right,
You
I
got
got
a 2,
4.
a 4.
I got a 4.
Okay, as you go to drop
Real
it,
life.
your fingers release it, but it sticks to your palm.
Ooh.
I kind of hold it up like this for everyone to see.
Oh.
We have a problem here.
Do dragon folk typically have sticky fingers?
Not that I know of. This weapon is evil.
Shake it around.
I wouldn't.
You have this sudden urge to swing on your wizard friend.
I kind of sit there. I look at you like angrily, and I'm like, back away, Thunder. Back away now.
All right. I start backing up real slow.
It says, "Blood and fire and fire and blood."
I cast mage armor.
I don't know which one to get it controlled. I'm gonna put the blade onto the ground and then put my foot on top of it, and then try to like pry it from my hand using my foot.
Okay. As you're doing this, make me a hold on one second. I gotta turn my. I saw my microphone was peaking
You
just a
just
little
rip
too
the skin
much.
off your hand.
Yeah, it is frostbite.
As
Put your tongue on the sword.
as you do this, make me a strength check.
Okay. I'm good at these.
I'm still backing up, as is like I'm just not
Just
messing
straight up
around.
strength saving throw.
Yeah, strength saving throw.
All right, 17 plus 4, 21.
Ooh.
Yes,
Cool.
sir.
Okay.
Wait.
As you do this, you feel like the skin on your like the scales on your hands start to like kind of pick up and like tear a little bit. And as this is happening, Belle, the magic shop tabaxi, walks towards you and says, "Hey, you got one of those swords that stick to your hand, eh?"
Back away now, as I'm still trying to pry it.
He says, "Oh, hold up. Me and old Jawbone, we got something pretty great for this." He reaches into a pouch and pulls out this potion. Pops the top off. Although he kind of struggles with it and then pops it on his teeth. You hear a little as he pours it onto your hand. And as he pours it onto your hand, you feel the skin kind of fading up, like kind of picking up. Suddenly, the blade, with one last kind of yell in your head, it says, "Blood and fire!"
It's like a drop phone call.
And Bell says, "Now this here is something it cures curses. If you're interested, we could make you a special deal."
I kind of look around at everyone else. We really don't have time for this.
Oh,
I mean, we kind of don't need it anymore.
oh,
It's not really good business on your end.
I'll give you this chime that I got for that potion.
He looks at you and says, "Is that one of them chimes that opens up locks?"
I think so.
Says, "All right, well, I'll trade you that chime for the rest of this potion."
Exactly how much of this potion can I use before it's gone?
He kind of eyes it. He looks and he says, "Use before it's gone? Well, all of it."
I'll take the potion.
Okay.
How many more of these potions do you have on yourself?
Little thing about me, I've got let's see, in the back there, I've got maybe
Cinder just rolls his eyes and waits.
He says,
Oh, take your time. Take your time.
I got 3.
That is 3.
So he just looks like dumbfounded. And he goes, "Well, where I come from, I've heard of such things, but they run typically on the cheaper side. I've heard maybe 3, 4 copper a bottle. How much do you run them for?"
You saying you've seen this for 4 copper?
Actually, yeah, sometimes as much as 2.
I'll take your entire stock. I have a gold. And then I pull out a silver piece.
He says, hold up. I think am I being, are you guys trying to pull one over on me?
We're just doing business, same as you. Seems we could all use a little work. And I kind of look to the sword that's already dropped to the ground in demonstration.
He looks at the sword that dropped on the ground at the same time you do. He says, all right. Make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
And actually, Dixie, you roll 2.
15.
9.
15, 9. Let me roll real quick.
I'm gonna get a stick, kind of poke for it.
Sauron's eye just pops out.
We'll sell you the sword for the rest of those potions.
He says, you'll give me the sword for the rest of these potions?
Wait, what exactly do these potions do?
He says, well, did you look at what it did to the sword? You
It
couldn't
unstuck
release
my
it.
hand.
You saw it. You saw it sticking to your hand. I poured the potion on it. It's not sticking to your hand.
It makes things not sticky.
You said this sword was speaking to
Vaughn,
you.
why was your hand
Vaughn.
sticky?
Grab the sword, Dixie.
No.
No,
Let's not.
my recommendation would be to not grab the sword. I would not grab that sword.
I'm already like halfway, like going to pick it up. Don't pick it up.
Dixie, I kind of like hold Dixie back. Do you have like a hood or something that you wear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of like hold him as I'm still talking to the backseat. Do we or do we not have a deal? Thuban, if you're willing to get rid of the sword, then we can get rid of the sword in exchange for the potions.
Well, it depends. Is the sword cured of the curse? Is the sword blessed of the curse now?
Words.
He says, well, I think so.
You should try it. I mean, you do have your magic elixir. We could
I'm gonna poke the stick closer towards Bell.
pick it up.
He looks at you. He's like, why do I suddenly feel like I'm being harassed?
Well, if your potion claim works as you claim, then you shouldn't be afraid to pick up the sword.
Got a point.
All right. I'm going to pick up the sword. All right. But if it works, I get the sword and I get some
You'll get the
some
8
coin.
copper.
I
Get
get
the
some,
8. The 6
I
copper. that is
have
worth.
the gold.
I get the
Please tell me it's now a copper instead of a silver.
He says, all right. And he reaches down and he picks it up. You see his eyes roll back in his head.
All right, quick, let's leave now, guys. Let's leave before it's too late.
I'm gonna start running my legs, but I think you're still dangling me.
You guys are gonna ditch this man?
Yeah, I'm gonna start backing up.
Okay, as you guys start backing up, he starts screaming.
I put my hand on the hilt of my blade.
We're gonna kill him.
Wait. Before we even deal with this, did we get the potions from him?
No.
Hey, I have one.
Oh, you did trade it. Did you trade him for the?
Yeah,
I
I
got
got
one.
I got
He's
one.
got like half a potion.
Oh, we didn't get the others.
No.
All right, Dixie. Let's see if this actually works again.
He's sitting there. He's going, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump behind like a fence or a wall or something.
Yeah. Fire and blood. Fire and blood.
An inch closer. I'm gonna drop a few drops of the potion on his hand.
It drops to the ground. He says, as soon as you pour it on his hand, you see like, it just kind of slips out of his hand. He says, and see, it works.
All right, pay up. I would like the other 3.
The blade is still cursed.
Is there
You
more?
simply just unarmed yourself.
But it does uncurse you.
Until you pick the blade up again.
I did not claim to cure the curse on the weapon. I merely claimed to cure the curse on the character who is wielding it.
Do I have more charges in my potion?
You have one more.
Look.
How much
Do
do
you
you
have-
want for these potions, Tabaxi?
He says, Well, after that display, and because I feel like I'm being harassed, I'm going to require 20 copper. Actually, I'm lowballing myself.
No. You are
I
exactly
think
where
I'm
you need to
lowballing
be.
myself. Joe Bohm.
Who the hell?
You see
Is
the turtle walking out. He says, "Yes, Belle." As he walks out, he says, "I see you've gotten into the curse removal potions. You fine gentlemen, you are interested in purchasing some of them?"
Yes, sir. We actually, depending on the price, I would like all of them.
I've
And
creeped
no
back and
doubt,
started poking the sword.
and no doubt Bell has offered it for a considerably lower price than it is supposed to be.
Well, I guess that depends on where you are logistically. So you see, in Eularia, they actually run for about 3 copper, and I know that persuasion worked because I rolled a 15. So,
Roll another persuasion. This is a different guy.
hey, come on, baby, come on. Oof, 5.
Yeah,
So
no.
as you say, it runs for that in Ilaria. He takes his turtle hand, his claw kind of slowly coming up. He looks like what's his name, Uguay from
Master Yugoi, the goat.
Kung Fu Panda. So he brings his hand up to his mouth and he says, "I have not been in Ilaria for some time, and not with these magical items, but we are in Frostbite, and so we will go with Jakevian prices for magical items. I think 2 gold for the lot."
It's a pretty steep price there, old man.
Well,
Well, what if we throw in this sword? Here, pick it up.
he looks down at it and he says, "I am not so foolish or as vain to think I could wield a cursed sword and be unaffected."
Take out 2 gold and hand it to the man.
He takes it and he kind of slowly brings it up to his eyes. He says, "This suffices."
I thought it would. Am I handed the potions?
Yes, he hands you
Okay.
5 potions.
As I start to, examine them, I kind of like think on the glass to like flick it just lightly, and I say, actually, I heard that picking up that sword. Oh, lost someone.
There we go.
Guilty. I say, I heard that picking up that sword actually helps older gentlemen last 3 times as longer in the bed. So it may actually be worth your while to.
I think I heard that too.
Yeah. So if you've been wanting,
You see that I'm a traveling salesman, right? I don't sleep in beds. Why would I need help sleeping longer in bed?
Excuse me. Do you have something we can safely carry this cursed weapon with?
He looks
The
around.
stick works.
He pulls. He reaches down and rips one of the cloths of one of the dead circus guys that are around you, and he says, "If you wrap it in this, you should be able to touch it just fine."
Why don't you try it first?
Good day.
I'll take it and I'll carefully, without touching the blade at all, wrap it up.
Okay. Yeah. You as you carefully wrap it, you are unaffected.
I'll put it in my bag.
It's a walking armory at this point.
I know for a fact you're making every person that is watching this right now yawn. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you put it on your back, right?
Yeah, I say, I will take this weapon to Non in the church. I think we should all get some rest, unless there's something else you all wanted to do today before we venture out to the tower tomorrow.
What time of day is it? You guys did just have a fight, actually.
It's about evening.
The
It
inn's
is
all
evening.
burned. Where are we gonna stay?
Well,
Good to see if Dubon's lady friend has some extra bunks.
I can ask.
I'm just saying, you guys burned down good old Marivoy's inn.
You mean Dixie?
Dixie, that was you?
I don't know what this man is talking about.
We're gonna have a long talk about your enthusiasm with arson.
Man really loves
It.
that.
We have a kid?
Dubon,
I'm going.
Yeah, could you go work your magic, please? I don't want to sleep
All
on
right.
the ice.
Well, I'm headed to the church now. If anyone would like to come.
I'd like to come.
I knew I should have said follow. I'm just gonna just shake my head at Dixie and then walk towards the church.
I'll actually. I spend more than enough time in the church for the day. A couple of hours, actually. I'll remain out here. Just
I'll go with you.
finally.
I don't think I have a choice. I'm kind of not allowed to go back there.
That is true. Guess you're stuck with me, Pipsqueak.
What was
Okay.
that?
So you guys are doing what? What are you planning on doing?
Me and Dubon are going to the church.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the curse weapon off. Last session you said was the inn completely burned down, or the roof was just a little bit burned?
The roof was burnt, but it's not completely burnt down.
Okay, so we can still go in there and sleep if we wanted to.
Yes, but it'll be a little dusty.
Did we pay Marivoy at all? I'm trying to remember what we did. Did we slide him some coin?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I did.
How much coin did we slide him, if anyone remembers?
I never slid him any because he let us stay there for free, but I think Aurelius did give him some gold.
I gave him all of mine, which is like 2 silver.
It was a big spender, baby.
All in.
All right, I'm gonna go find Marivoy. That'll be what I do. Dixie, you tagging along?
Yep, I'm right behind you.
Okay. So, Marivoy, as you go to the Cold Hag Inn, he is inside, currently sweeping. He is sweeping the floor, like past where it opens up down to the frozen river. And as he's sweeping, he's just kind of sweeping the dust down onto the frozen river.
Oh, there's a guy down there.
And as he sweeps, He's kind of just humming a tune to himself.
Would I know this tune by any chance?
So let's say make me a common knowledge check. That's Savage Worlds. Give me a history check.
Oh, that would have been nasty if it went 13.
13. Okay. He is singing a song that is it is native to the Freemen. And basically the idea behind it, there's no lyrics to it per se. It is more of just like a tune to be like sung or hummed. And basically the song is one that is supposed to help Freeman basically like guide them. Like it's like a guiding song. Not so much like directional guiding and more like spiritual, like motivational guidance.
All right, so I walk into the inn, I see him, and I say, "It's a good choice. One of the guiding hymns of the Freemen."
He looks at you and says, "Yes, well, I remember those days fondly."
All right, I bet you do. So it seems as though you've had a bit of a renovation here, Maribor. I missed a lot.
Yes, well, our roof got burnt.
And will you be able to recover from this?
In reality, Cinder, we could recover. But I am feeling the need for a change. What you spoke to me before of my people needing me to unite them has weighed heavily on my mind.
And?
Who am I to not be the leader my people need?
You would be a man choosing his own fate.
But are we alone in charge of our fate? Or do we just respond to circumstances that guide us in that direction?
I'm afraid I don't have the answer just yet.
He says, yes. Life is weird.
Very. But it can be weirder, but better. We have friends. And I kind of like look at Dixie. And I look back to Marivoy. And I hand him 25 gold.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Hold up.
Why'd you give him so much copper?
Well, in the Freeman, they copper. It's better. It's better. It's better. Don't worry about it. So use this to help chart your own fate, Marivoy. I know you don't need me to tell you, but it is a gesture from someone who is, quite frankly, ready to get out of this frozen hellscape to another. Just hope that you remember the friends you made here as well.
Yes. I must say, Cinder, you and your friends are quite the weird ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking that myself,
That-
and
That's the word.
that's.
They said the name in the movie.
Oh, that's what it's called.
That's clever. Don't tell anyone not to call us that, please. I don't want to associate it with.
Oh, no, I would never claim that as a group name.
I actually don't believe you, Marywood. And I
Oh,
start to laugh. Um, Anywho, you look like you could use some help, and I look for I start to cast prestidigitation.
okay.
I'm gonna just clean up like any spilled messes that may be on the floor, on tables, or on the walls, or anything like that. The scuffle, blood, I may be on wood, etc.
Yeah, as you do that, he just kind of stands back for a moment and says, "Cinder, would you mind if you finish this up for me? I'm tired and I just need a moment."
I take off my direwolf cloak and I hang it up on one of the coat racks. Say, leave it to us. You've earned more than enough rest. Uh, there should be some stew in the kitchen if we need it,
He
right?
says, "Yes, there is quite a feast of stew."
Hey, Cinder, I'll be right back.
Then I can handle it. I say we, and then as he says that, I point at Dixie as he leaves. I say, I can handle it.
Okay, so Thuban and Aurelius, you guys are going to the church, right?
Yes.
Basically.
Okay. As you walk up, the doors are closed. Sorry, the doors on the first floor are closed. On the second floor, they are open, and on the kind of like looking out, surveying the area, you see in non-battle armor, not in battle armor.
Tons for days, baby.
I know.
Tons,
I don't
bro.
know. I didn't try to do that. You see her in more like ceremonial garb, um, as she stands out there watching you guys approach.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. I know you said you wanted to rest after you helped us with Aurelius, but this matter is urgent, and I kind of hold the
She's
short sword out to her.
she's a level above you. Like she's
Oh, she
yeah.
hasn't seen us. Okay.
No, she sees you guys. She's just like on a balcony, like looking down at you guys. So she's about 15 feet above you guys right now. Like looking
Okay.
down.
I'm gonna say all that again, but like up towards her, and I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
this matter is urgent. I'm gonna show the blade.
She looks down at it and she says, "Do you have another cursed weapon?" She's-
I just nod.
She just turns, and as she turns, like her garb kind of floats up in the wind a little bit as she calls out and says, "Bring it in."
Kind of look to Aurelius and then walk forward.
Okay. As you approach the doors, they slam open or creak and then slam open. The the one of the bishops, the bishop that had tried to baptize Aurelius earlier, is standing at the podium, watching as you come in, just arms crossed, staring at you guys. Without saying a word, they just kind of nod their head up to the stairs on the left.
Nod back and then keep going.
All right. As you walk up the stairs, the like pretty marble like structure of the church, kind of it doesn't change per se, but it starts to as you go up, the lighting changes. So like first floor, it's like red fire, torchlight kind of stuff. And as you go up the stairs, about halfway up the stairs, the fire from the torches on the first level change from red to up the stairs. They turn blue. As you continue to walk up the stairs, you hear Non call down to the stairs and says, "Could you hurry up? I have things I would like to do."
I kind of just give a little speedy walk.
Your armor like clinking and weapons and all that stuff. She's like, "You are not graceful."
I'm just here to give you the cursed weapon.
She okay, so you come up the stairs, she comes into view. She's standing in a small room to your left, like as soon as you walk up. She's kind of standing on the outside of the door. The door closed. She says, "Thuban, do they have one of these at the abbey you grew up in?"
Yes, our abbey is a little bit smaller, though.
She says, "This is the meditation room.
Hmm.
This is also where I removed the curse from remorse."
Ah,
Just so. She kind of looks down and says, "I guess I'll try it again."
let me know if there's anything I can do as I hand her the blade.
She kind of says, "You know what, Thuban? There is something you could do."
What is that?
As she looks at Aurelius and she says, "You can stay out here."
Got him.
It's probably a good idea.
And then she opens the door and gestures with her head for you to follow her in.
I'll go in.
All right. She places the weapon on an altar that is, inside of the room. You see small busts of each of the heroes and the gods kind of on the corners, on the walls. And in front of the room, there is an open Bible, or open tome. And draped in front of the altar, there is a red curtain that's somewhat see-through. And in the middle of the curtain is the symbol of the Church of Heroes, embroidered into it. With like in between the curtain, there's like a way to like push it open and walk through. It says, "If it doesn't completely go against your doctrines, would you assist me in removing this curse?"
I kind of hesitate for a second. And then I give in and I'm like, I'll help.
Just great. She walks in, sets the sword down onto the altar, and gestures for you to come towards her.
I'll follow.
All right. She says, "Okay, so the most important thing for you to know when you are removing a curse from a weapon is don't touch it."
Sound advice.
Yes, right. You touched this weapon already, right?
I have.
I saw that. It was
I
not
kind of
very.
look down at my hands. Kind of like,
Just it was not a very smart move touching weapons you don't own.
What's the next step?
She kind of looks at you like she was about to continue lecturing you about that, and she says, "The next step is to close your eyes and put your hands over the weapon or the item." And then she starts singing a hymn, and she, as she's singing this hymn, you recognize it as an altered version of a hymn that you know from the Church of the Four.
Mm-hmm.
And so she starts singing the hymn, and as she sings it, she has a lovely voice as she sings the song. She looks at you, or she like turns her head towards you and says, "Do you know this one?"
I know parts of it. It's similar to the hymns that we sing.
She says, "Well, in actuality, when you are doing prayer, and I'm sure you know this, but when you're doing prayer or, channeling the power of the gods, what you say doesn't matter, but what you feel is where the power comes from, what you believe." She says, "So, you can sing your song, but I'm going to sing this one. Just don't get confused. You have to continue to sing."
Very well.
All right. Make me a performance check.
Okay, I got a +2. Okay. I got a nat 1.
Okay. As you start singing the hymn, it comes out bad.
It's like a chicken.
Yeah, it's off tune. It's off key. It's out of tune. And she's singing hers. She hears you sing yours, and she says, Thuban, maybe hum."
I kind of put my head down. I was never good at singing.
She says, "I can tell, but let's practice."
Can I please try again? Like embarrassed.
She says, "Yes, why don't you hum the melody and I'll sing the words."
All right. I'm gonna say a quick with the symbol. I'm gonna say a quick prayer to the four, really quickly, and then and then I'm gonna sing again.
You die, just radiant damage, just slaps you. Okay, so now as you do this, you start to as you're humming and she's singing, Aurelius, in from outside the door, you hear this all, like you would if somebody was like you would if you were behind a door and people were singing behind it. It's just kind of like muffled. And but from your point of view, you see under the door, yellow radiant light starts to shoot from underneath and kind of starts spreading out from under the door. Thuban, you inside start to feel heat on your face and in your throat as you are humming. It kind of starts spreading around your body. And it lasts for about 2 minutes, the full song. And she just unceremoniously says, "And it's done." Also, Thuban, roll me a d20. Flat.
After waiting a little bit, I'm gonna kind of get disinterested. Walk downstairs to the seat, one of the pews.
Damn it! It was on a 19. It's a 3.
Okay. As she finishes the song, and she says, "Okay, it's done," you feel your throat light on fire. Continues
Is
to
this
burn.
normal?
As you open your mouth and ask, "Is this normal?" Radiant light shoots from your mouth and nose as it hits the altar, and it lights up. And the sword lays in this shimmering radiant light. You, Thuban, now have the ability with your flame breath to deal radiant damage.
Oh. Okay.
Got that hot mouth.
Okay. She looks at you and says, "Were you able to, have you always been able to do that?"
No. Kind of coughing. Like every time I cough, a little bit of light, just like
Yeah.
like a flashlight, like
You
flicking on
roast
it.
She says, "Well, that is something that is new."
Is the the sword? Is it blessed?
She's still looking at you. She says, "Yeah, it's blessed."
I'll carefully undo the wrapping, and again, I'm gonna use sense good and evil.
Okay.
What vibes, Mikey?
It is neither good nor evil,
Okay.
but around you, you do sense good.
I'll pick up the blade and kind of like look at it. Put it out.
It appears to be of fine elven make. And it is an enhanced elven blade.
And you said it's a short sword, right?
Yes.
As I hold it out, I say, my friend Miro would have loved this blade.
Since Miro was the one that perished and then came back.
And now, missing, yes. Along with Willow.
I had wondered why I had not seen them in the town.
I believe I'll hold on to this blade until I see him again. As I wrap it back up and I put it into my pack.
Just okay. Well, you can leave. I'm going to do some prayers.
Thank you again. As I walk out.
She says, "No problem." And as you turn to like start walking out, she like pushes your back to like speed you up.
I speed up my walk.
Says, "Okay, bye." And then as soon as you exit the door, you hear it slam close.
Y'all are like middle schoolers, bro. Good God.
I'm gonna look around for
She's
Aurelius.
a strong, independent woman. She just wants her peace and from this man.
No, he can't sing. he can't.
I try, bro.
She just wants to be left alone.
It's not my fault all these curse weapons are getting thrown at me.
Bro,
And then you're throwing them at her. Can't do nothing for yourself. Have to have a woman do it for you.
I know now. I learned.
Oh, yeah. Except, you got a 3,
No.
so. I was going to give it to you.
I'll try without singing next time.
All right. So, what are you guys doing now? You walk out of the room. Aurelius is still there.
I've got my head down, like almost like I'm praying.
Aurelius? As I whisper as I slowly walk up to him.
I'm gonna get up and just start walking alongside you. Does the 4 ever come talk to you?
Yes, they do.
Do they ever ask you to do things you don't want to do?
They do ask me to do things, but I wouldn't say it's not something I don't want to do. But they're not easy.
They give you your powers?
I kind of hold my hand and I say, they do.
They just, well, I don't know. They seem nicer than the person I got mine from.
Who exactly is that?
I don't even know. He's powerful.
Well, you can always count on me. And the 4.
I hope so. Did the 4 hate me?
No, as I pat him on the shoulder. No, they don't.
I'm just gonna walk in silence, contemplating.
You know, if you ever need to talk, I'm here.
Thanks, Duban.
Walk in silence with you.
Okay. Inside the Cold Hag Inn, sorry, Cinder. Inside the Cold Hag Inn, you've managed to clean up pretty much the entire thing, picking up kind of a sweat from it. The Marivoy comes back out. Actually, Dixie, what were you doing?
I was going to the feast that they had in the kitchen.
Okay. Yeah, when you walked in, Marivoy was in there already, like, kind of eating, bread and stew and whatnot. He didn't even really say anything to you as you came in and started eating as well. Almost like he barely even noticed you.
A lion and a halfling.
Cinder, outside for you, you hear a voice, a disembodied voice from upstairs, kind of yelling down. A voice you have not heard before, calls down and says, Marivoy!
I peek into the kitchen, see if Marivoy or Dixie come out.
Nope. Neither. Dixie, you don't hear it either.
I look around the bar, or around the tavern. Is there anyone even in here?
There's no one inside the tavern. The voice starts getting louder as you hear large footsteps coming down the stairs. And ducking down, kind of like trying to go down, is a half ogre who comes down the stairs and says, Marivoy, where are you? He makes eye contact with you, Cinder. He says, what are you doing?
Cleaning up this establishment. What are you doing?
I'm looking for my leader.
What do you need with Marivoy? I heard he was going out to get a couple of things to make some a new stew recipe he mentioned earlier.
He walks further and he kind of stands up a little bit taller as he walks towards you. but still kind of like head down to avoid hitting his head on the ceiling. He walks so close to you that he's within like his hand could easily like put his hand on your head. He says,
I don't move.
He looks down and says, Marivoy is supposed to come with me.
I fold my arm. I put the broom down. I don't remember if I had one, but I put the broom down and I fold my arms. And I say, "What business do you have with our friend? Friend."
We're going back east.
Is this you one of the gentlemen that were harassing him earlier? What, do I recognize him?
You do not recognize him.
Hmm. I see. Is this against his will or not?
He
just would like to
he
know
pulls
your
his hand up and takes his glove off. And when he takes his glove off, you see the glowing tattoos on his hand that go up to his, further on his arm. He says, I would follow Marivoy to the death.
I nod. What's your name, sir?
My name is Orm.
Orm?
Orm.
Cinder. Nice to meet you.
He puts his hand down to shake your hand. He says, wait, where are you from?
I hail from many places, but I must certainly claim Ilaria.
Ilaria. And he instead turns the back of his forearm to you.
I do the same. A nudge.
Yeah, he kind of does it. He says, it helps to be world traveled.
In my experience, it has helped, indeed.
He eyes you up and he says, mage, huh?
I like to call myself a practitioner of many things, but currently mage is my title. I don't really shout it to the heavens, if you wouldn't mind.
He says, I love shouting.
I can see that. Well, it was nice meeting you again, and you was
Tinder, right?
Tinder is suitable, but cinder.
Oh, with the C.
Yeah, with a C. I just remember the fire, and I kind of just like a little idiom. It's like, haha, fire. Yeah, easy to remember, not too hard.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me a mental connection between your name and physical action.
You are welcome, ogre, half ogre friend, man. What is your name again?
Orm.
Oh, you have to shout it. Like that.
You do have to shout it. It is, you have to.
All right, Orm.
Thank you. That is the proper pronunciation of my name. You have to shout a little bit to really get it right. Not a lot of people do that. You're one of the few. Thank you.
This helps to be world traveled, remember?
Right. I said that.
Oh my God, he's so loud. I'm gonna go into the kitchen and find my friend. Just try not to mess up the place, please.
Goodbye, small person.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, Cinder.
dense person.
Orm.
Orm. Yes, and I duck into the kitchen. I'm looking for Dixie. I always meet the weirdest people.
Okay, you duck in, you see Dixie eating a bowl of stew, I guess. Marivoy is sitting there. He has Dixie, you noticed at some point while Marivoy was eating that he reached into one of the cupboards and grabbed like sheep's wool and just stuffed it into his ears as he was eating.
I think I chose to ignore this, and I was just talking to him. Like, yeah, and then we saved me from the basement, and
He's just eating his stew the entire time, totally not looking at you at all.
this one time I was a rat, and I followed Cinder, and he was with this weird-looking guy.
It's not until Cinder comes into the room that he like looks over and then looks down at and sees you, who's like 3 feet shorter than him. And he like takes one of the sheep wools out of his ear and says, "Were you talking to me?"
Oh yeah, you were listening to all my stories, right?
Cinder!
Maravoy, he's been telling you so Dory's, right?
Cinder, your camera's blacked out.
It is on purpose. I will be right back.
Okay.
I'm moving around my house.
Okay. Say that again?
You were being told these stories by Dixie?
He says, "Yes, I was."
Well, I hate to interrupt as good of a time as you're having, and I like nudge Dixie with like my like knee to like his shoulder, and so you had a friend outside. His name, and I whisper it to him. Apparently,
Orem?
yeah, that's the one.
Says, yeah, you have to yell it just a little bit just to get the
I-
pronunciation right.
I got that actually. Just a little hard on the throat, sinuses, the cold. Anywho, he's outside. So if you I don't know
Yeah,
if you
he
had a
says-
meeting scheduled.
Very well. And he takes out the other wool. And he starts walking away. And he turns back and says, "Cinder,
Yes, my friend.
the wool helps." And he walks out.
Ah, the wool helps. Is there any more like wool just like sitting around anywhere?
Yeah.
Okay. I take some up and just stash it into my pocket.
I'm gonna copy Cinder and be like, "Oh yes, the wool helps," and I'll stuff some in my pockets.
Mm.
Does he even know what that's for?
Oh,
Well, it's like he was kind of a messy eater, so he might have used it to like wipe it up a little bit.
You know, I think you're right. That's what it's for sure. Um, did you get your fill?
I'm on my 4th bowl, so not yet.
You got a gusto there. I guess years of being frozen will do that to someone.
Yeah, I was quite hungry, but you can see like one of the buttons on my shirt is popped now.
It's like maybe you should slow down.
You never know. The next time we'll be able to eat like this.
That's fair. And I grabbed myself a bowl. Start to eat. Well, I'm gonna go get ready and go upstairs. We have a long day, couple of days ahead of us going forward, so I'm gonna get some rest.
Oh, I guess I should come too.
Well,
Since we
you
share-
don't necessarily have to if you
Well,
don't want to.
We
You-
share a room, so I
we-
mean, I have to.
That
come
is
with you.
that's technically true, but you did not have your fill yet. So if you just stay down here to finish.
Okay. I can eat some, and then whenever I can bring you some for a second dinner whenever you wake up, and we can eat together.
That'd be swell, Dixie. That'd be nice.
All right, remember the wool helps.
The wool helps. I won't forget it. Thank you.
I just like tighten my bib and then keep going.
I sneak out of the kitchen and just head straight upstairs.
Okay. As you walk out, you see Maravoy and Orem kind of walking and talking towards the exit or entrance / exit of the inn.
Does it seem
Orm-
stressful?
Not really. Orem has pulled out a map and is like pointing on like random points of it as Marivoy has like his hand on his back, and they're just kind of walking. Marivoy seems like he kind of looks back at you and just kind of like shakes his head like, "Come on," like a slight annoyance, and then they walk out.
Okay. I kind of like give him like a "I'm sorry" kind of like shrug, and then I go upstairs. Like I didn't mean to sign him up for responsibilities when he was trying to eat. And I head upstairs.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be reading through books that I have, and reconfiguring my spell book and whatnot.
Gotcha. All right. Thuban and Aurelius, you guys are leaving the church. What are you doing?
Are you ready to head to the inn, or is there somewhere else you wanted to go?
No, we can go back to the inn.
Okay. If you don't mind, I have a question. I saw your head was down in the church. Were you praying?
Just trying to talk to them, see if they talk back.
Did you hear anything?
No.
Is there anything I could help with?
No. I don't think those powerful people care about us too much. You know? They never answered our calls. Like they only talk to us when they want something.
The four are very busy, Aurelius. They don't always answer me either. I'm very lucky for them to actually come to me in my dreams and in visions. But they do speak to us in subtle ways.
I've never been spoken to by any of them.
Well, has anything good ever happened to you that you believed was just good luck?
Yeah.
Ethar is the god of luck. Maybe that was his way of speaking with you.
I don't know. Maybe. Just other people have a lot more direct way doing this, I think.
I kind of laughed. I agree with you on that. The gods are not always easy, but believe me, they are there.
I hope so.
Anyways, let us catch up with Cinder and Dixie.
Okay. Yeah, you guys get to the inn. You see Marivoy and some strange, very tall dude walking next to him, away from the inn, as they cross the bridge to get over to the other side of town.
I wonder who that was.
He's even bigger than Marivoy.
He's very big. Cinder, Dixie.
I'm upstairs.
Oh, move on. There's food in here.
I am rather famished after our battle earlier. What about you, Aurelius?
I'm gonna push past you and run to the kitchen.
That answers that as I follow him.
Okay, well, this half of the food is mine. You can have the other half.
Make a bowl. What is it? Is it soup or
It's stew.
stew?
Wolf stew.
Gonna smell
Delicacy.
my favorite.
Oh, guys, remember the wool helps, and I'll pass them each some wool.
What's
Oh,
this
look.
for?
Oh, it does, and I put it in my ear. I put it so the way I'm sitting, right? I imagine since you were already there, you're on my right, Dixie, and Aurelius would be on my left, so I put it on in my right ear, but just in my right.
Like, no, you use it like this, and then I'll take some and like dab his mouth a little bit.
Okay, so the night passes. You guys finish your meal. Yeah, you guys finish your meal pretty much undisturbed. Nothing really happens. Maravoy and Orem don't come back while you guys are eating. I assume you guys are just going to your beds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You guys go upstairs. You go to your beds. And Cinder, as you are reading your books, your scroll lights up.
Okay. I pause for a second, analyze, and then try and read what's happening.
Okay. You see the writing, kind of like in Harry Potter with Tom Riddle's diary. As they're writing, you see it appear. The words basically just say to. It asks, "Have you begun to move?"
I write back on the morrow. Seem to have been tied up with a situation with the tower, unbegrudgingly, or begrudgingly, not unbegrudgingly.
It says, "Quickly," and then closes. Or no more letter, no more scribbling.
This will just stop glowing when it's not connected, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it glows like a faint blue whenever you are sending or receiving messages.
That's hot. All right. Yeah. I put the scroll away and I'll go to bed.
Okay. And when I say it, what I mean is like the ink on it, like the words on the page, not the entire scroll itself.
Okay. Actually, before I go to bed, I remember to take the chair off the hinge for the door handle that I locked Dixie. If I forget, and then I go to sleep.
Okay. All right. You guys wake up to the sound. You guys all kind of wake up around the same time to the sound of birds chirping outside.
Can I add something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Before I went to sleep, I said my ritual prayers and everything. In my prayers, I wanted to include that I pray that Aurelius's prayers are answered, and whatever questions he seeks are also answered before I go to bed. That's it.
I'm gonna set a bowl of stew right next to Cinder, so when he wakes up, it's right there for him.
Okay. So going to that, Aurelius, as you're sleeping now on the bed that Willow and Miro used to sleep on, right?
No, I'm still under it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. You as you're like laying underneath it, you hear.
Hello, Aurelius.
Hello.
You've been searching for answers.
Is this do I know if this is my patron?
This is your patron. He's laying on the floor next to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna freeze up.
Praying to the gods.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. Sometimes when we're unsure of our direction in life, we seek for knowledge and answers that we might not want to find. But, Aurelius, we have an arrangement.
I know.
And you can sever the arrangement.
I can.
You can. But, you're quite fond of Lou, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's a shame to tell you, Aurelius, that if we broke our bond, Lou would go away forever.
Is that all that would happen?
Wasn't there something about you giving your life to me for eternity? I seem to recall something about that. For your little hairy friend,
Yeah.
the one who's no longer on this realm, or no longer in this plane.
I remember.
Right. He took my brother with him, of course, which, that's not fun.
You have a brother?
Aurelius, have I not told you? I'm one of 6.
I thought you were like a god.
He turns what would be his face, his hood, and just pure black, like smoke kind of coming out from it. He says, no. Well,
I don't want to break the contract.
that's good. That's a good decision. One of few you've made.
I'm gonna do your task. I just need more time.
Right. Aurelius, you've been through a lot recently. Would you like some more power? Would you like to feel more powerful, Aurelius?
Yeah.
Aurelius, you gain a level.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Hold Huh?
Hey, who your patron is, bro? Let me talk to him real quick. Dude.
Did that help? Are you thinking of not breaking the bond now?
Yeah, I feel a lot stronger.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Aurelius, you lose a level. He says, I can give you strength, and I can take it. Any strength you have is through me. Never forget that. And then he disappears.
Fuck.
That's crazy, bro. I love that he told us that he was disappearing himself. And then he disappears.
Yep. So, are you doing anything else?
I'm just gonna curl myself.
Yo, Aurelius is the one who needs to put to sleep in his room, bro. Yeesh. Yeah, you're having horrors.
All right. So you guys wake up to the sounds of birds chirping. Just a little song right on your window-sill.
3 little birds.
On your front doorstep. They chirp a song, and then you hear them like flutter off. With that, you hear someone yell outside. Are those birds? We haven't had birds and frostbite and I don't know how long.
I'm gonna roll out under from the bed. Try to look out the window.
You look out the window and see that overnight there has been purple grass that has grown all over Frostbite, the ground, replacing the snow.
Whoa. I'm right outside.
Okay. As you run outside, as you run down the stairs, through the inn, you see that there's no one inside. As you bust out to the outside, the purple grass is everywhere, on the land parts of it. You also hear the subtle running of a river behind you as well.
How's it feel outside? Is it cold? Like
It is
usual?
not cold. It is temperate. It is about 50 degrees.
Okay. I'm just gonna run upstairs and bang on Thuban and everyone's door. Hey guys, come outside! Come outside! Look at this!
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door. I'm already, I already got up, said my prayers and everything, and I'm dressed in my armor and everything.
I was waiting until Cinder noticed the bowl of stew next to him.
Did you look out the window, Thuban? Look!
I have not, but I heard as I walk over there and I look out the window.
I wake up.
Pretty cool, right?
Go ahead, Cinder.
I step. Sorry, I cut you guys. I step in the stew by mistake. And I'm just like,
It's cold. It's cold now.
Oh, it's okay. I left a piece of wool there to clean yourself up.
The wool helps.
I just use prestidigitation to clean it off my foot. then I use it to like clean it back into the bowl. And I mean, I appreciate the sentiment. I can heat this up for you if you'd like this for breakfast, Dixie.
Oh, I already had 2. That's yours.
I'll do my best to finish it.
I'm gonna
Thank
start
you.
pounding on your door.
Yes, coming.
Look outside!
I open it up. What?
Look outside!
You confide?
Look
Okay.
outside!
I walk over to the window.
Can someone
see-
pick me up? I can't see.
You see purple grass all over Frostbite. And from your window, you also see one patch that within the purple grass, kind of further closer to the church, has like a blue kind of swirl coming around it, like cyan swirl in it.
I before we look out, of course, I help Dixie up so he can take a look. And what is this? Where's the snow?
Is everything unfrozen?
Everything is unfrozen.
It's warm out too.
There was a guy in that river that I was gonna grab, but maybe not anymore.
What is this about the river?
Well, I'm assuming at that.
Flowing.
Yeah, don't you hear the babbling brook?
Oh, God.
but
Fun.
didn't I just go downstairs.
Okay.
I'm like putting my clothes on like as I'm getting like
I'm gonna
you know,
be
out the
right on
door.
your heels. Excited to see your reaction.
It's like
You-
Christmas
you-
Day.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I step out of the tavern. Was the tavern bustling by any chance?
No, it is completely
It's
empty.
still empty. I barge through the front door and step out.
Okay. As you run out, you see people all around staring and, running around in the grass, children laughing, playing, people just kind of staring at it like, what happened?
This doesn't make any sense.
It's
You're
great.
right. You're right, Aurelius. This is cool. As I'm kind of just like looking around.
Above
It's just grass.
the mountains that were once frozen you instead see them just relatively like mountainous, but not fully encased in ice. Only the peaks of them are frozen over with ice and have like the mountainous like swirl, clouds kind of around them.
Doesn't. If all of this ice left, it has to be by magical means. Did everyone go to sleep last night? Did no one see what happened? Did no one feel anything?
No, not that I'm aware of.
But you see my confusion. For that much ice to disappear in one central area means that if it melted, where is it?
Maybe
Oh,
this is connected to our actions here.
Maybe it's summer.
Already, summer doesn't just occur overnight.
Oh no, I've heard about this. The 4 seasons.
Put some wool in it.
I've seen the pictures.
I put wool in Dixie's mouth. Nope.
Oh, did I have something on my face?
Yeah, I take it out. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I got it all.
Oh, thanks, Cinder.
You're welcome.
I got you next time.
Make me a perception check, everyone.
Teen.
Oh my gosh, I can't catch a break.
What'd you say you got?
Go. 18.
18 squad.
Yes, sir.
Got a 10.
Oh.
And I have +6.
I have +0.
Oh, 22, baby.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
It's in there blind as hell.
It's early, okay? I was asleep 2 minutes ago.
the mountains are moving.
Oh no. Even the one we're on currently?
No, just the mountain range, like away from you. You
Where
see,
are we moving?
you see them shifting,
Ooh, are we moving?
and
Hmm.
then you start to see, you know, like when you, close your eyes, and you see like the little floaties kind of moving all around in them. You see
So you need to get your
purple-
eyes checked.
I have bad vision. You see purple, blue, pink, green, and yellow kind of around, like sparks from a flame, kind of floating around. And as you look out towards the mountains, you see Aurelius, as you perceive them, you're able to make out an outline around them. That kind of, it's all these colors swirling around the mountains. It's pretty faint, but you're able to like kind of catch it. And once you see it, you're able to like actually see it. As it continues to turn, and you see the mountains moving.
These mountains, are they the Tovish mountains?
These mountains are the Tovish Mountain. No, they're in the ice peaks of
Ice peaks of Guru. Okay.
What is going on? I squint. What are you looking at?
The mountains are moving.
That's not what I've heard of anything of this occurrence happening.
No.
Do we feel like the ground moving or shaking or anything?
Now that you've been able to perceive it, you do feel it moving.
I'm gonna kneel down and put my hand on the ground to try to like feel for this. Do you all feel that? The rumbling.
Friendship? Oh.
No, not with
As he says that, I take a wool and I put it into my.
I look around the town and try and see if there's anyone that we, our allies, friends that we've met that are reacting to this as well.
Maravoy, Aurum, are standing there looking down at the river as it flows. Non is standing on the balcony of the church looking out, just kind of in wonderment as she looks around. And then a bunch of the shopkeepers you guys have met are around as well. Bell is trying to sell something from his cart. You can't quite tell what he's proclaiming.
I immediately just take out my scroll and start writing exactly what I see.
Okay.
I date it as well.
Cinder, this has to be linked to what we've done here. Maybe when we destroyed the gnolls or helped the Ice Maiden, I don't know. That this is not natural.
I don't know enough about. This could be pre-shattering occurrences. This could be the way things are supposed to be. I wish I knew more. The mountains are moving very, very clearly, as you can see. This...
Do you not see the lights? The purple and the.
I try and look harder.
Him pointing them out to you, you're able to see them.
And I pick up on the colors as you said, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
This is deep magic. This worries me.
Do you still have that flower, Cinder?
I look over my shoulder. I have quite literally all of them. Yes, and I kind of show him the stash of flowers I keep.
Are they reacting to this phenomenon going on, or are they just like?
They are. Their colors have become more vibrant as you look at them. And Cinder, you take them out of the pack, right?
I take I'll take one out first. I'll take a blue one out.
You take the blue flower out, and the petals shoot off of it and start spiraling. They spiral around you twice, and then shoot towards the mountains.
So everything we heard is true. Magic truly is coming back to Visalot.
I take one more flower out. This time a pink one. Wait, before I do that, I hold on to one of the petals. And I let it the magic do what it does.
Cinder, you start flying in the air towards the mountain.
Cinder!
It just started.
You fly towards the mountain.
Oh God! I'm at Mach 7.
You're already too high. You can't let go now.
Up, 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 up.
Let's transition to the superhero campaign.
In 1 second, you move 30 feet.
And this is just out, or is this up and out? So am I like 15
This is
feet?
just out. It's about to, like, you guys are standing outside. It's moving like it's going to go over the river and then towards the mountain.
I drop the pedal.
Can I thorn whip him to catch him?
Well, he's
After
not
he
over.
dropped it.
No, I
But
drop it.
I mean,
drop
yeah,
it,
you
I drop it.
you
No,
thorn
no,
whip
no,
it.
no, 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 I drop it. I said it
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, you release it and it flies off.
I guess I'll tumble into the ground.
You stop like this close to the edge. Like you're like looking over the river.
Anyone care for a ride? I understand the weary, but I have to find out what this is.
Are you all right?
It doesn't matter if I'm all right. Do you understand what this means?
So do you?
We get to fly in some flower
we
petals.
can
Say, you're about to say we can fly. But this may validate years and years of questions from every of religion, of the sex of magic, of anything. I just have to go see what this is.
Are you sure you want to go now? It could be dangerous. I mean, look in the direction it's heading.
I take out more flowers before I even give myself a chance to think and hand them to everyone.
They
Or
start
actually,
start popping.
Yeah, I'll take up 2. Yeah.
All right, yeah, they're popping off.
I grab it.
I'm grabbing one.
Pedal before it even detaches.
Okay. Who's grabbed a pedal?
Yeah, I'm grabbing one. Let's go.
Okay.
Go grab one.
All right.
Let's give it out. Wait, before we go, the tower.
Everybody's already.
Yeah, we're like, see us.
I just like this. And I'm
Okay. You guys start moving, and Make me a
Dubon has to
perception.
grab 2 petals.
Make me a perception check.
Perception. God. Oh my God! These rolls. 14.
13.
Damn, I almost had a nat 20. I got an 8.
To be fair, this makes more sense. We're like flying.
We're about to end up in like a level 20 zone and then just explode.
Dang, Aurelius.
Oh, 25!
Oh crap. Okay. All right.
Always juiced up.
You got that power level.
Aurelius, you hear?
Hey, what are you doing?
What? Nibis? Navis, is that you?
Now hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, we're gonna take you to the land of the pixies.
The pixie.
Aurelius, what are you talking about? As I'm like, the wind.
We're going to the land of the pixies.
You're gonna have so much fun.
They said we're gonna have fun.
You once had a dog named Dixie?
What?
As we're flying, my head's down, my eyes are closed. I'm scared as hell. I'm just praying, like with the symbol. It's just like this.
All of you are in.
All of you are individually now being spoken to. All of you are now individually being spoken to by pixies. Cinder, the one that you're holding on to.
Hey, do you you know where you're going, right?
I, to be quite honest, I didn't really think this through.
Okay, we're just gonna follow them.
Who is them?
He says, "Look out! Look out!"
Look out! What? I look out.
You see all.
You see all the flowers moving towards the mountain, spiraling. You can infer that all of them are pixies.
Oh my lord. All right, just please don't drop me and my friends.
No promises, buddy. You just hold on.
Right. And I take 2. Instead of just one hand, I try and fit 2 on the pedal and just hold on as tight as I can. Yeah, just like, wait, that might kill. I don't want to kill the pixies. Wait.
Thuban, the one that talks to you, says,
Hey, buddy, aren't you? You're a little big for this.
Who are you?
My name's Taraz.
Where are we going?
We're going to the land of the pixies. No one told you?
I have no idea what is going on right now.
That's fair. You're one of the mortals.
Yes.
One of those dragon guys.
Yes.
You're pretty heavy, man.
How much longer do we have until we get there?
he looks up, and he says,
About 7 more seconds.
Holy hells. So I brace myself for like impact.
Yeah, what do we see?
We call it
okay.
blue bun.
So, what you see, you are flying towards these mountains. As you are moving towards them, you see, these other pixies, like swirling and flying around. The mountain, you are noticing as you get closer, the like massive swarm of these pixies that are flying around these mountains right now. all around you are just these bright, vibrant colors from these pixies themselves. As you see the dust kind of off their wings, leaving trails behind them, like jet trails. And you see the mountains getting closer and closer as you fly towards them. It's also somewhat difficult to see as you're like hitting massive, wind resistance. So you're getting like tears in your face or tears in your eyes and, down your face and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so.
I see. Do I get the feeling that they're gonna let us down gently here?
Make me an insight check.
Oh my gosh, 10. Bro.
You can't be sure.
Before they okay, so how many feet up are we right now from the ground?
About 600.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, all right, okay. There's not much I can do right here.
Okay. Is you guys talking to him at all? You have 7 more seconds.
Could you please put us down gently, please?
Oh, we'll do our best, buddy.
I looked at Thuban and Dixie and Aurelius.
I'm just like this, trying to stop it. Getting
This is awesome.
Okay. You guys continue towards the mountain. And as it looks like you're about to smack into its side, you have the feeling in the pit of your stomach that you're about to slam into this mountain and die.
Cinder, I've always loved you.
And right
What?
right as you make contact right as you make contact with it, the mountain opens up, the edges of which are the same are the pixies that create a circle large enough for each of you to go inside, and then it closes. And with that, we are going to take a 10-minute break.
We're in the mountains.
You guys are inside of the mountain.
That's one way to, really get to a mountain easily. It'll open up for you.
I've always wanted to be inside the mountain.
All right. So we're going to take 10 minutes. We're going to take 10 minutes. We'll be back at 9:35. So until then.
Let me know if I'm making too many jokes.
All right, and we are back. So, you guys have entered into the mountain, the frost peaks of Garul. Inside, you see. What do you see? You see rolling hills, and the grass of these hills are all blue, and the blue and the various colors. But you see those same or purple, and then the various colors, and then blue swirls kind of throughout the thing in very pattern what's the word, integrals, yeah. Intervals, thank you. It's been a long day. But yeah, so in pretty pattern intervals, you see these swirls that continue throughout this basically a meadow with hills around it, rolling hills. Before you also you see the flowers / the pixies are kind of flying overhead, and then are dispersing to either side, off in the distance. You can't see a wall anywhere, or the corner of something except right behind you, but you can see down before it gets before you can no longer see for about 200 feet before the hills rolled so much that you can't see past them on either side. Before you, you see you see trees. You see two trees, and just two trees that are each 100 feet tall, with about 10 feet in between them. The leaves of which are all pixies.
Getting real Princess Mononoke vibes here. Are we landed? Have we landed?
Yes, you guys are. So you guys zoom into the mountain and then are dropped. Not at 600 feet.
I was gonna say, how far did you drop?
Yeah, you guys drop about 5 feet.
Kind of pick myself up.
That's so far for me. Ah!
I pick myself up, find my staff. I hope there's someone near me.
Did you guys bring all your equipment out from your rooms before you did this?
I said I was ready. I said I got
ready. I always keep that thing on me.
Okay, then yes, it is near you.
Okay. I help myself up with my staff, and I just look around. I look for my new friends, the pixies. Are they floating around us? Are they examining us? Oh, not you, Dixie.
I said pixie, not Dixie.
Oh.
The pixies are about 30 feet above you guys, and like I said, they're kind of massing above you, kind of spinning around each other. Have you seen visually, have you seen ants or ant Z, whatever you want to call it? You know when they form into that ball? It's kind of like that, except instead of being connected like that, they're swirling and then are swirling to both the left and right. So it kind of looks like a stream of these pixies moving. Like an ant colony almost.
Listen, my friends, is everyone all right?
Yeah. I'm on my hands and knees like, we should have just went to the tower.
My butt hurts, but I'm okay.
I'm gonna check to see if the soup container I kept in my pocket is still intact.
Make me a dexterity saving throw. Actually,
20.
yeah. 20? Yeah, it's intact.
I guess we're okay.
You somehow managed to land without it shattering.
I wish it would have shattered down.
My soup!
I know you're not supposed to cry over spilled tea.
All this flying is gonna make me stress eat, and I'm gonna start drinking the soup.
Okay.
Dubon, we had to investigate this. I understand you want to finish the quest for the tower, but we are inside of a mountain.
I'm gonna stand up and look around.
Did we get eaten? We've been eaten. This is all my fault. I look around.
Is it like lit up? Like, are we in like a cave?
You guys can see it's light. It's bright in here.
Yeah, I thought we were almost eaten. It was gonna be really embarrassing if someone said something they didn't mean to say at the last second.
Why would you say that?
Huh?
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 Okay. Cinder sits down and pulls out his scroll and just starts writing.
Are there any obvious landmarks around?
Beyond the 2 trees ahead of you guys, not really. Make me a perception check though.
May I also make one?
Yeah, any of you guys can make one.
I ain't
Thank
perceiving
you.
nothing.
22. Okay.
24.
Oh, all right.
Hey.
You see a bright light. From
oh no, run away.
You see a bright light from the left side. It just shines like super bright. But you hadn't noticed it previously, because as you see more pixies moving in that direction, the light gets brighter.
I'm gonna walk over to Cinder as he's on his scroll, and I cross my arms and look down at him and say, "So what now, Cinder?"
I hate to say this in a condescending way. I don't mean it that way, but we simply learn. This is a new environment that involves magic. Something surely the church, and I know myself am interested, and I would have gone here by myself, but I thought it better to maybe travel with friends. So apologies if I have derailed your journey in any way. We haven't really spoken on our personal interest, and so I may have been a little irresponsible of me to make that decision for you.
I kind of like this place because I don't think I'm gonna be chased here.
That's one good thing. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna follow us through wherever we came.
Oh, we still have to see what's in here first. Pixies
What do you know about these pixies? Are they dangerous?
What do I know about?
Are you guys
pixies?
dangerous? I guess not.
One of the pixies flies down in front of you. His wings are yellow and blue. You see slight tinges of green in it.
What?
My friends were wondering if you guys are dangerous.
You want to know if we're dangerous?
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, okay. They're
Who,
not.
who are you?
I'm Aurelius.
I've never heard that name in my life.
Well, I'm not from here.
Well, I can tell. You're not a pixie. You know,
Is there?
you're going to have to talk to the Pixie Queen.
Me or all of us?
All of you are going to have to talk to the Pixie Queen. She's going to want to know you're here.
Is there a reason? Is there a reason you brought us here, Pixie?
My name is Dorax. And there is a reason we brought you here.
Who is this woman?
She's sassy.
This is a male pixie.
Oh,
Those wins.
He's sassy.
wins.
Pronouns, sir.
my bad.
You were brought here because we know what you did. You saved us.
Oh, that could have gone so much worse.
That's right.
That Noel shaman, the big ass one,
Yes, I
that could have
remember.
wiped out Frostbite. You killed him. Well, you helped kill him.
No, I remember we killed him.
We saw the whole thing from your bag.
Oh. Right.
Yeah,
Why did
yeah,
you
we
keep
saw
all these?
everything.
Wait, so you see everything?
Well, not everything. We're not omnipotent.
Just I keep my bag next to my bed when I sleep.
Oh. You stop breathing when you sleep sometimes. You should
What?
get that. You should get that magically fixed.
I
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
I
No,
noticed that too, Cinder.
How did you? Can you take us to your queen, please?
One thing first. We have one thing we have to check before we can let you in. We have to know if you saw a super nice, beautiful, intelligent, funny,
I think she's talking about me.
bright, colorful, powerful pixie queen with a beautiful crown of thorns on her head. Would you kill her?
No.
No. Why
It
would we?
depends.
I get an inch away from her.
It depends.
Is she trying to kill me?
No,
Then no.
I don't like that you said depends.
Well, I'm not gonna not kill her no matter what.
Well, that's kind of the ground rules of what we're establishing here.
If she tries to kill me, I'll kill her first.
No, you won't. Look at how many pixies there are.
Fred, what was your name again?
Thorax! I've said it twice. Now 3 times.
It's like borderline adorable and like hilarious at the same time.
Now, most of you said no. He points at Aurelius.
He points at Aurelius. I gotta remember to turn it off. He points at Aurelius.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on.
Okay.
I'd turn to Aurelius and go,
And I'm gonna let them know that they need to keep their eye on you too.
Okay.
You must not know. Pixies share a consciousness. So every pixie knows that you said depends. I just want you to think about that. You should have said no. They said no. If you were lying to me, it shouldn't. You just shouldn't kill the Pixie Queen.
I'm not gonna.
I'm tired of talking to you, Aurelius. I don't like your name anymore. And now no pixie in all of Isolat likes your name.
Wait, you liked it before though?
I thought it was alright before. I thought it was a decent name. Now? I wouldn't name my kid Pixie. Aurelius.
Does that mean no pixie would name their kid Aurelius? Ever?
Didn't I just tell you we all share a consciousness? No! We all don't like you.
and so for the next 1,000 centuries, no pixie was ever named Aurelius.
He says,
What's your name?
he points at Cinder.
My name is Cinder.
Because of the flames?
Yeah, thank you. Finally, someone gets it. Yes.
Are you're a mage?
How does what gave it away?
The amulet?
This whole thing. It's fake, actually. No, I'm kidding. It's not fake. But yes,
I didn't laugh.
Okay. Yes, I'm a mage.
Well, keep your writings to a minimum, if you would, please. Some secrets don't need to be known by the entire Mages Guild, right?
Yeah, and some sleeping habits don't need to be broadcasted to one's entire race and friends. So let's keep it mutual, please.
Let's call it even.
Even. Steven. I mean, Doris.
What name is that?
It's actually Yularian. It's very high. A lot of royalty use it. Never mind. This is Thuban.
So when someone has a son, there's Steven's son?
Yes, Steven's son. It's actually pretty genius.
Okay, who are you? Big dragon guy?
Thank God.
You can call me Thuban.
We can call you that, or we should call you that?
Thuban.
That's the preferred name?
I call him asshole.
Yes.
What's your thing?
My thing?
Yeah, what's your thing?
In the background, Cinder just does the.
I'm a paladin. I'm a paladin of the four.
Oh. We pixies believe in the four. You know what? You're a paladin of the four? You're an esteemed guest.
Oh.
I kind of look to the others. Thank you, and I give like a short bow.
You should actually.
All right, that's enough.
Wait. Never mind. Cinder wouldn't know that. Never mind. I was about to mess you up.
And you little, big. We never know how to treat halflings. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Pixie. I mean, Dixie. It's
That's a little derivative, don't you think?
well, it does start with a D.
But it ends in Ixie. You just stole our name.
Well, can I be one of you?
No! No
What
chance!
aren't you just a smaller halfling?
No! Do you have wings? Can you make other things fly?
Can I turn into a bird?
Yes, you may.
Like, ah!
Oh. That is impressive, but it's still. You're a druid?
I'll shift back. Oh, yes, I am a druid of the Central Circle.
Make me a deception check.
$19.
He said yes.
We
With it.
haven't heard of you. We happened to sleep for a while.
Why were you sleeping?
You don't remember when magic was gone? It's just coming back?
So, the only reason you're alive is because of magic?
Are you implying you're going to do something to kill us by taking away magic?
No, I'm just curious.
Well, now I'm curious. You've made me curious. All the
Well,
pixies in all of Visalat are curious about what you have to say.
Then it's gonna start wandering off.
Well, were you sleeping when you were on the flower?
Yes!
Oh, okay. I was wondering why you stayed in his bag for so long. If you could have just flown away.
It's not by choice.
Did he keep you there against your will?
No!
Cinder really starts taking big steps away now.
I thought he was called Cinder because he's a blockhead, but I guess it's the flames?
I don't understand that joke.
It wasn't a joke.
You said it with an intonation that would make me think that you're cracking a joke. Are you
I think
guys ready
that's
to meet
just
the
my-
Pixie Queen?
I'd like to, but you kept questioning me, thinking I was going to be doing something with the magic.
Well, you sit there and you're looking kind of weird.
Can you please take us to the Pixie Queen?
Yes, I'd love to. But not you. You can come, but we're watching you.
Aurelius?
All of us. We're all watching.
Is there a fast way to get there? Can we fly on you again?
You're just gonna use me for high-speed travel?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Oh.
You have legs, walk.
And he starts flying away.
I got a collective fuck you from the Pixie Hive.
Well, that was entertaining.
The queen's not gonna try to kill us, is she?
You're already dead, Nicholas. You're already dead. You're so
I don't want to have to kill her and prove his point.
I'm Cinder's like already probably I'd say like 40 feet away from y'all at least right now. He's just walking.
I think whatever happens, you two should let Cinder and I do the talking from now on. Please.
I thought I was doing pretty good.
The pixie said, "Fuck you." No, you are not.
Isn't that something like friends can say to each other? And like a joke, like, haha, F you.
I just look at you and then I walk away towards Cinder.
You guys are all telling me if the Pixie Queen tried to kill you, you wouldn't kill her first?
What the hell was that?
What was that?
Did you just have a seizure? What was that?
I went to kick and my chair fucking shook and I thought I was gonna fall.
That's horrifying.
I thought you were like enacting like punching the pixie queen or something. I was like,
Yeah, I thought you were like stomping the Pixie Queen's head in or something. Like, oh my god.
This has been the single funniest tweet.
Oh,
My stomach hurts from laughing so much.
Please,
Okay.
Aurelius, please quit saying you're gonna kill the Pixie Queen.
I'm not gonna kill the Pixie Queen, but I would if she was gonna kill me. And you guys are lying if you say you wouldn't.
At this point, I'm assuming you guys are here, and I was like, Aurelius, we're not saying that that's not necessarily true. We're saying that we're not going to say that in the presence.
do I know anything about pixies? Really?
Make me a history check. Make me an Arcana check, actually.
Can we all do that?
Ooh, nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
He don't need it.
I don't know shit.
he don't miss.
17. Okay.
I mean, I gotta roll just to roll.
Hold up, he don't miss.
Arcana
I guess
better
they
roll,
never
wizard
miss,
boy.
huh?
17.
All right.
We all know about pixies, baby.
You know that pixies are fairy folk, and have resided in both the Feywild and the material plane. And they are able to be invisible, and that they are kind of, they are pacifists, and they are also not, they're pacifists, but they're like tricksters. So like they'll get other people to maybe, like they'll play pranks on you or like tease you, that kind of stuff, but like they are not violent at all.
I'll start relaying that to everyone else and be like, yeah, I heard they're really aggressive. They like to pass a fist. But they also could be invisible, so you should watch what you say around them.
Since I rolled a
Like-
17, do I know that's not true?
Yes. And would you roll, Cinder?
Also with 17.
Yeah, you also know that is not. He's.
I am
lying
a
to you.
mage.
Oh my god, she's gonna try to kill us. I was right. She's gonna try.
Wherever and whoever is listening, please, we apologize. They both may have had a bit too much to drink last night. We have no intentions of doing anything of harm to your queen. We would just like to speak with her. We are lost children and humble guests. Thank you.
Okay. As you guys continue walking, you see this bright light building more and more as pixies run off to it. Dorax has gone to it as well. And as you go, you notice that there is a castle. It's not tall. It's like 5 feet tall. But there is a castle of shimmering light from these pixies that is built. And now this is like they are grouped together to build this castle.
Oh, so they're reforging.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Oh yeah, because they did ask the question, have you seen?
So I know I'm gonna have to duck. Is it wide enough that I can fit through though?
The 5-foot castle.
Yeah.
It is wide enough for you to be able to fit through, but
Okay.
only because as you guys approach it, they like make the door expand a little more.
Did-
Go ahead.
Dixie Aurelius, please don't say anything. Let Cinder and I handle this.
All right.
If she asks me questions, I'm gonna answer them.
That's fine.
Just answer them wisely.
Wait, if you have some extra soup, you might be able to offer it like a gift.
Dixie, just
She
don't say
likes soup?
it. I take the wool out of my ear and then put it in his mouth.
Ugh.
I taste metal. Is that copper?
All right, you guys are at the castle. It's expanded. Do you guys go in?
Yeah, I definitely go in.
Okay. So you guys are like having to like hunch over, unless you're Dixie doesn't have to hunch over, but he's like touching the roof of the ceiling. But the rest of you guys have to like either hunch over or like hands and knees.
Damn.
Ooh, can I actually want to test something really quick.
Go ahead.
Can I cast Ignium and just see what it does, how it reacts here?
Go ahead.
I do so.
The flame is not red.
Hmm.
The flame is a bright purple and blue at the tip, the flickering tip.
Mm. I snuff it out. I cancel the spell.
Okay.
Interesting. And I continue on.
All right. So you guys are who's on their hands and knees? It would have to be Thuban and Cinder, right?
Oh.
Or crouching
Yes.
like real low.
Crouching hidden tiger, yes.
Okay.
I'll just be doing my all four walk.
What's
Oh,
the
no.
what's the order of march?
I'm first. I want to be downwind of Thuban here.
I'll be
Second.
behind.
Okay.
All right, last baby.
All right. So as you go in, there is no furniture in this thing at all. Yeah, there's no furniture in this thing at all. But you do see, as you walk through like this hall, it's like one floor. There's a hall that's super long, and then there's doors before like a chamber you can imagine. And to the left, the only other like section is what appears to be like liquid. It's like liquid yellow, purple, and blue that just kind of continues to swirl. Think like oh shoot, what is it? Oh gosh, what is it? There's like some ice cream that I'm thinking of right now that I can't fully remember.
Any swirling ice cream ever. We
No,
understand.
not quite.
We got
It's,
you.
But yeah, you know, like whatever.
We got you.
But it seems liquid, but it also like it just seems soft.
Sherbet?
And
I
you
could
see
go
like
for
a bunch
sherbet.
of pixies sitting in front of it, scooping into it from the like this massive pool of it right into their mouths.
Oh, that's that ambrosia. Give me some of that. I walk up to the pixies doing so, actually, or I crawl over to them. Hello, friends.
Hello!
What is that beverage you're drinking? The beverage, yes.
This is the food of the pixies. It's called.
Sorry, just so I can be sure that you understand what I'm saying. It is called Rosia Allah.
Yeah. With a hyphen in between.
Yep.
Copy. And what is the nature of this Rasia Allah?
It's magic.
It's just magic. It's magic in liquid form, raw magic.
It's magic.
The pixie you're talking to reaches down and scoops into it and holds some up to you. Now, pixies are like barely 1 foot tall, so like what it has in its hand is like not. It's like a shot of like less than a shot of this.
I I just had a very large meal. Would you mind if I take some for later?
Take it now.
Uh, could I take some now and for later?
Only if you taste test it first.
Okay, well, I will take out one of the vials that I purchased a while back in Frostbite, and I'll already uncork it and have it ready, and then I'll sip.
Okay. All right, 1 second.
We taking random foreign drinks from little people.
Make that Constitution save. Oh, baby.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I need you to roll
You died.
a D100 and a D10. Or a
Ooh,
D,
it's one
a
of these
D100
guys.
and a D100.
Oh, two.
2D1.
Okay.
So you roll the just so you it's the percentile die and then a D100. So you read the first one as like the tens place, and then the second as the ones.
So that would be 509, if I'm correct?
What?
50?
Am I just 59? I see what you're saying. I was
Yeah.
adding it as just like the tens and then okay, cool. Well, yeah, 59.
59.
59, baby. I knew something was off there.
Yeah, I was like, wait. D100.
509. I am beyond this plane of existence now.
You said D100? Oh, I accidentally rolled my D1000.
Your name is now Philippe.
Okay. For 24 hours, you can choose to gain advantage on one skill check, save, or attack, and you must choose this before you roll.
Only once.
Only once. For 24 hours.
Okay. I'll take it, damn it.
Nice.
But I'm taking that vial though, and I'm scooping some of that.
Okay, roll me the D100 for that again.
Just to put the liquid into a vial.
No, just for me.
Keep your secrets. That was.
This is a surprise tool that'll come in handy later.
Okay. 33.
33. All right. Okay. What are you guys doing?
How does this make me react at all?
Oh. Okay, so it tastes amazing. Like it tastes it's kind of so it's liquidy, but it's kind of goopy. It's a little cold, but it tastes like you would imagine like ice to taste like, with like flavor put into it.
No cones.
Hey.
That's right.
I'm just like, it's delicious. Thank you, friends.
Thanks for partaking. You're one of us now. I'm lying.
Okay. You almost got me. And I get back up, having almost 100% took that bait and thought I was a pixie for a second.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna dip my finger in there.
Roll a D100 and percentile.
They're gonna kill you on sight.
if I see Aurelius do it, he's gonna do it too.
There we go, baby.
It's like an imposter, like in a like a bee's nest or something like that. You going to kill our queen?
Watching those two follow Cinder, I'm like, what have you done, Cinder?
Thuban, you know, I am purely from an investigative standpoint. I cannot vouch for them.
I shake my head and I keep crawling forward as they're all sitting there like taking drinks out of it and stuff.
I got a 59.
Oh. Okay.
You are God.
You got the same thing, I think.
Yeah, if I use the same table twice.
Oh.
Got you.
You are now broken from your patronage.
Yeah.
Oh.
That easy, huh?
That would be absolutely wild.
Time to be a cleric, baby.
Okay. As you taste it, delicious. Tastes kind of like it tastes kind of like mango mixed with like it's like mango pineapple with like strawberry and like cherry.
I've never tasted these tastes before. That is. I'm getting another before. I'm gulping some more.
As you're gulping it down, you hear,
"Oh, look at that! That's an interesting thing."
As ram horns grow on your head.
Oh my god.
For
like Quasimodo.
For 24 hours, you have the horns of a ram capable of battering, and deals 1d4 plus your strength. But if you hit someone with it, you take 1d8 migraine damage, so psychic damage.
That's terrible.
Aurelius, you're looking a little sheepish.
Oh my god.
This is so cool. Oh.
I rolled a 23.
Oh.
You die instantly.
That's
Mm.
Okay. 23.
The first letter of your name becomes P.
You have a bright light. You shine with a bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Anything within 5 feet of you is blinded until its next turn. So as you take it, everybody around you in this room just suddenly starts going.
They hate y'all.
I'm trying, but I'm like patting myself.
Dixie! His name's so derivative!
Oh my gosh.
But I bet I shine brighter than all of you. And I'm gonna
I'm gonna try to turn my head to the side so my new horns can cover my eyes.
We haven't even met the queen yet. The queen, imagine.
Think about the entrance we'll make. We'll just come in with a bright light.
All right, Thuban, you get to the door. You get to the door. Instead of door handles, there is a singular pixie that's kind of moved out from the rest of them. That has like a purple beard and like like flaring eyebrows. Think of like night elves from WoW.
Mm-hmm.
He says,
You here to talk to the queen?
I am.
You're an esteemed guest.
So I've been told.
Mm. What are you going to talk to her about?
Fucking Jorgen von Strangle.
I'm not sure. I was told she wanted to talk to us.
Yeah, she does.
Not the rules.
You,
Aren't we talking to her right now?
you,
Kind of.
you think that we're all attached to the Pixie Queen's mind? No.
That's what that other guy just told me.
No.
I turn to Aurelius and I'm just like,
The Pixie Queen has her own consciousness.
please excuse my ram-horned friend. He is a simpleton.
Yeah, he's not very bright.
What?
You partook.
so you guys are saying this as you're walking up. As Dixie walks up, he goes,
Is it my face?
Get him behind you! Get him behind you! I can't see!
I'm covering my face like I move between them.
Okay, you can come in, but you can't. No, you can come in. Just stay behind him. No one wants to see. That's too bright. That's too bright.
What if I'm gonna?
I wish my parents told me that. I'll continue walking.
If I put my hand up,
I'm
does
gonna
it
try to.
block the light, or does nothing block the light?
"Yeah, that blocks the light."
Okay, cool. All right, just sort of keep that in my mind.
Does Thuban wear a cloak?
I have a like a cape on my back.
I'm gonna try to snag it and throw it over.
It's attached to my armor.
I'm gonna try to snag it.
All right, Thuban, you feel him snagging on your cape.
I feel him tugging on me, and I just keep moving forward. Just like
Just drags him.
Cinder, what were you gonna ask?
I was just asking about the radiant. I wanted to know if it went through physical objects.
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm like, I wanted to say I was second to Thuban, but it seems like Aurelius has not pushed me out of that spot. To get his cape.
Just hanging on to his cape.
And we were all still crawling, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Oh, other than Dixie. I've distanced myself. Can I just crawl and keep my head down? And what do I see on the way? We're stopped, or we're still traversing?
Thuban is stopped in front of the door, so I assume the rest of you guys are right with him.
We got this bodyguard fellow here. Excuse me. We, as my friend is saying, we wish to speak with the queen. We were told by Dorex that it was she wanted to speak with us, so we did not want to keep her royalty waiting.
Okay, you can come in.
It was that I think they also said that they wanted to gift us some more of that Rosia Allah for our troubles.
Are you lying to me?
No, it was actually we saved Frostbite.
Cinder.
Shh, we saved Frostbite. And,
They all know, Cinder.
They
share a mind.
They know that they hate you. Okay, I don't know.
So you're just.
We'll just see the queen. I'm sorry.
I mean, you can have more. Just don't lie, though. Like, we know.
Oh. Okay.
Like,
Maybe
Dorax
later.
talked to you, and then Brace talked to you. You're saying things that they didn't
What
say.
happens? What happens if you just jump into it?
I know we swim in it all the time.
Oh.
Wait, y'all swim?
Yeah. What do you think it's made out of?
I just walk in. I just crawl into the throne.
Dixie
room
just
like
starts
this.
slurping it.
Okay, you guys can come meet the queen now. I think you're ready. Not you. You're not ready, but the rest of you are.
To make sure he has no
Wait,
weapons on him. He can't be trusted.
Cinder, can I see your cloak?
Absolutely not. The last time you took it, you streaked in it, sir.
What?
You guys have a lot of interpersonal problems.
Can you please let me in? Please. Please.
Just lock the other two out.
And the pixie like moves into the rest of the wall as the wall or the door like moves in and then opens to the side. Instead of like in, it just opens to the side and lets you pass.
I'm gonna crawl as fast as I can.
Oh, I got mobility, baby. I'm right on your ass.
Your bumper.
Okay, as you walk in, you see not crazy ornate or anything like that. It's kind of just the same colors, that you've been seeing. But the Pixie Queen sits on a throne of vines. Vines, and then above her head is a singular rose petal.
Is it a tiny throne?
It is a tiny throne. She is only 1 foot tall.
That's actually pretty dang big for a pixie.
Is it
That's dope.
Is there more room in here? Can I stand up or still have to crouch?
As you walk in, there is not more room in here. Or as you crawl in, there's not more room in here.
Okay.
As I come in as well, I already just like crawling. I'll just turn that into like a bow. Your Highness, it's an honor to finally meet you.
I can just really all I have the room to do is this.
I feel like
Look at them and
he's twitching.
Esteemed guests. Esteemed guests.
And she points at Thuban.
You have done us a great service.
So what is she?
That's all she says, and then she just stares at you guys.
I was terrified. I was like, "Is there a trap door?"
ice him.
You wanted to see us, Queen?
Oh, yes. You have done us a great service. And you have brought more magic back to the region, which has brought more magic back to Viscera.
Yes, we are only the children of Visalot. We are honored to have done so.
Great! That's good. I have something. I have to say, I'm very pleased with your actions. And I know. And she
She makes a symbol of the 4.
that the four are very pleased with you.
Thank you, my queen, as I make a symbol and bow again.
Now, you have brought magic back, helped bring magic back to Vizilat. And I'm sure you know about the shards.
We do?
I don't.
The shards?
We'll talk about it later.
Now,
Getting real serious.
we have a vested interest in the shards and the glass heart. Because we pixies made it.
I kind of look towards Cinder. Did you know that?
Did I know that?
You did not know that.
Pixies made the glass heart. I make a mental note to make a note of that.
We made it eons ago. With just 8 pixies.
First of all, that is an incredible, and we are even more honored to be in your presence. But why did you create the glass heart in the first place, my queen?
Vizilat was a place of great evil and tragedy, sadness. You would see horrible monsters that would just snatch up innocence constantly. The people of Vizilat had no way to fight back. And so we wanted to share our magic. And we are from the gods. And so we shared our magic from the gods by making the glass heart. To give the people of Vizilat a chance to fight back against these evils.
Well, why didn't the gods just give the magic themselves?
She looks over to where Dixie is heard from and the light shining behind Thumon. But she can't see him. And she says,
there are things the gods cannot do.
Can't or won't?
Can't. But
I'd like to see Thuban's reaction to that.
I'm kind of just like stone-faced right now.
the gods are incredible, and they have untold power. However, there are just some things they can't do. They are immortal, but they can be killed. They are ageless, and yet they show age. Although they age slower.
All right.
The gods were the first ones to fight against this evil. But they couldn't do it by themselves. And so, we pixie queens, the 9 of us, decided to create the glass heart. And my sisters gave their lives to give the people of Vizilat a fighting chance. but it had unintended side effects.
My
So-
queen. Oh,
What'd you ask?
How so?
The Erex got stronger. Their dominion grew.
So they also feasted on the concentration of magic created.
When magic is in the realm, everyone benefits. Good and evil.
That worries me for what lies ahead.
It should.
my queen, you tell us that you created the glass heart. Do you know what happened to the 4 heroes?
I do not. Only that they entered it. And then we slept.
Do you know the location of the glass shards?
I don't. Though I wish I could see my sisters return to the rightful place. What they had given their lives for. Without all 8 shards, there's no chance.
Wait, do you mean your sisters became the shards?
Yes. And you can't enter the heart physically. You enter it here. Have you heard of astral projection?
I have.
You have to project
Of
yourself
course.
into the heart.
We'll make note not to forget that. Your wisdom knows no bounds, Queen.
How come your sisters all became shards and you didn't?
I'm built different.
We decided that one of us would need to remain to lead and guide the rest of the pixies.
Seems like you got the long stick.
They became something great, while I watched everything that we fought for die. I'm not sure who got the long stick.
Don't you do it, Adam. Well,
What concerns me now, and I wish to ask you, as I can't leave this mountain. Magic is returning. But how? Why? We only know that we woke up. What's been going on out there?
it's kind of a tough question. I still don't really know. Mountains moving is the thing we just found this morning. We haven't even had breakfast yet. It was just a spur of the moment.
Could
I-
also be a flaw of the so-called gods.
What did you say?
I put earwax, or not earwax. I put the wool and back into his mouth like a pacifier. He said that the four gods are capable of all.
Well,
But
it sounds like we wouldn't have any problems.
I just said they are not capable of all. They're capable of a lot.
He this wool he keeps in his ears sometimes is very sensitive ears. He just didn't hear you properly, I believe.
The wool helps.
So I've heard.
You did it.
Mage.
Yes. Yes, Queen. I didn't get your name.
I didn't give it.
No, fair. I wouldn't either.
But if you must know, my name is Queen Serenity.
Very pretty name.
Thank you. Mage. What has the Mages Guild seen? Are dragons roaring once again?
Oh. What I know, actually, if dragons are roaming, or any instances in which there have been reportings of dragons.
I mean, you've seen one.
Oh, well, the Frost Maiden, I didn't know if that was just like a shape-shifting thing or...
She really a dragon?
But as far as other dragons, make me maybe an intelligence check.
Intelligence. Nope, that's cocked. 1 second. That's also cocked. Fuck. Okay, that is a 15. Please, God.
You have heard reports, although briefly, and only in passing, of a red dragon being seen in Gritha.
Oh. Indeed, I have. If I recall, a red dragon potentially being seen in the east.
So they're awake.
What does that mean?
It means two things. One, that you have tremendous good that will come to your aid. And it means that you could die a horrible death. All manner of creatures, if dragons are the last to return, which they ought to be, it would take immense magical power for dragons to return, then you can only assume that every magical creature of Vizslat has returned to existence. And magic isn't even back in full strength yet.
What happens? What happens when it's full strength?
You will feel so powerful.
Everyone?
Those in tune with magic. And the creatures of the realm will remain quite... It could get bad.
My queen, the Frost Maiden, has given us a quest to collect these glass shards for the betterment of Visalot. Do you consider her an ally?
The frost me. Give me 1 second, as I've just woken up. The frost me. She's been in the form of a wolf, a dire wolf, correct?
Yes.
Even a dragon.
She's even been in the form of a dragon?
Unless it was an illusion, then yes, absolutely.
She... Caitlin is awake? She is one of the archdruids of the West Circle. She is the archdruid of the West Circle.
What was the name you gave us now?
I should not say it.
I look towards Cinder and Dixie, and I say a druid that can take a form of a dragon? Is this possible?
She most certainly did mention that she was once of the Druidic Circle. It's not far off and far-fetched to say that, though I don't know how exactly she did obtain that power.
I've not heard anything. The central circle. But I do like shapeshifting myself. If that's possible, I'd maybe like to do that one day.
I wouldn't know how to teach you that. I'm a pixie, not a druid.
A glint transfer appears in Dixie's eyes.
I shine my light a little harder.
Yeah. Focus the beam.
She says,
Each of you have something you want from life, right? Yes?
Yes.
What is it?
I wish to find my real family if they still live.
The rest of you?
I want to be free. I don't want to have to owe anybody anything.
Free of whom?
I shouldn't talk about it.
Who holds your chain?
I made a deal with somebody a long time ago.
Keep your secrets. I do not want to know. The rest of you? Mage? Your dreams? Goals? What do you want?
I feel like that's a loaded question, Queen.
Loaded how? Answer it.
I just...
You have to want something.
I lost someone when I was younger, and they were taken from me.
Who?
My mother.
What was her name?
Names are too important to just throw around. We both know that.
Yes, I understand.
There are forces at work that may or may not mean something, and I just wish to know if they do.
That is the most cryptic answer you could have possibly given me.
I am a mage, after all.
A mageling, it would appear from your amulet.
Yeah, it's debatable on if it's real or not.
Are you pulling my leg? I know it's real.
I would.
Are you trying to deceive me? I'm the Pixie Queen. We're known tricksters. I see
Right,
through your lies, your deceptions, your tricks.
I was hoping to only have taken some of the tricksteriness that you hold, Queen.
Shut up.
Very, very. I just go ahead and wait. No, can I use my Can I use my performance? My performance to make a roll to see if that was actually humorous. Would I get that
Go
with
ahead.
advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. 14. Because the second one was a 4.
Okay, she says the ha 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 ha, shut up. And then she starts laughing.
I'm just like, inside, I was like, yes.
I shouldn't have laughed at that. But
It was very bad.
I'm in good humors. And you, shiny one. Your dreams.
See a floating, shining halfling.
I want all to bow down to me.
The thing is, he has wool in his ears, so he can't even hear you.
Alright. Shiny one.
Yeah.
I
If
got
we're
it.
talking about it in the next.
I have to fucking say it. I don't know why. The Halos, they would go crazy. Or the Pixies, they would go crazy for Halo. Absolutely.
What?
I don't know why.
They sing that chant.
I don't know why.
Yeah, they all come in. Oh.
Oh.
Well, if we're talking about in the near future, I'd like to stop shining so brightly. But
You could say you never stop twinkling.
well, I do like to brighten up people's lives.
It's the fucking laugh.
Give me your answer.
If it were to be one thing, I guess it would just to have friends.
Oh.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Loser.
Yeah.
I only grew up as a slave, and I grew up around animals and didn't really get to interact with people much.
We can all
So-
tell.
She's a savage.
Moving on.
But growth.
I think your gods are weak. Anyways, so
He didn't mean that. He didn't mean that.
I saw him open up a new tab so fast.
Yeah, the
He's like,
most gruesome way to end someone's life. do you got?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck.
This dude can't stop taking L's.
22.
It ain't an L yet, baby.
Until the fat lady sings.
How overweight is the queen?
Roll with disadvantage.
Oop.
22. That the second one was a net 20.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's a god. He really is.
The disadvantage is that you just were not anticipating this. Like, you can't see her. She's just hitting you with this from like all sides. But you resisted, so good job.
Like, if you let me continue.
She sits a little firmer in her seat, like arms kind of crossed.
Please continue.
I don't think anyone, man or animal, deserves the treatment that I've been given. So I want to make sure that everyone can be friends, and no one uses their powers for unjust acts like that. And I'll do it without the help of God.
You.
Maybe a persuasion check.
This guy's a devout atheist, baby.
Can I slap myself with some guidance real quick?
Can you cast guidance on yourself?
Yes.
Alright.
Is that really a thing?
How have I not known that?
You always do that, bro.
What?
Is that really a thing?
We did that in the Star Wars campaign all the time.
Dang.
You right.
I never even thought of that. What?
All right.
Yeah. I always slap myself with some guidance. That was like the first thing I casted.
17. It was a 13, but I rolled a 4.
Because I said I touched myself, and I was like, wait, no, that's not what I meant.
1 second.
You guys got to stop yawning, man.
Your persuasion was what? 17?
17. Yep.
All right.
Your goals are noble. Your execution is flawed. Very flawed. But your goals are noble. My recommendation would be to stop admonishing the gods. But I appreciate your goals and your dreams. Also, if you ever subtly try to use words against me again, I'll make sure you stay confused for the rest of your life and live in the mountain. Do we understand each other?
Yes.
We understand each other now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Understanding leads to growth, and that's important.
I've always wanted to grow.
Yeah.
I just envision like Dixie. I see like a future Dixie, and he's like in the pool of goop, and his eyes are just like glazed over, and he's just like drooling. Let's wipe his little mouth with some of the some of the wool.
That's where the wolves were.
She says,
And it's time for you to leave.
You brought us here just to thank us, Queen?
I have a gift for you before you depart.
It's like, oh yeah.
You reach into this, and
she lifts her hand up and next to her, almost like a cauldron shape, kind of opens up.
Each of you, come forth. You, shining one, stay behind someone.
I'll go behind Thuban. I'll like shimmy onto his back.
Shiny backpack.
Come, reach in.
I'll shrug and reach in.
Roll me a D100 and D100 percentile die D100.
He pulls out another Dixie.
You want everybody to go ahead and roll it?
Yeah. I assume you guys are all gonna reach in.
I don't want my prize.
So you want 2 D100s?
Yeah, so you roll 2 D100s. The first one is the tens or hundreds place, and then the second is the ones place.
If you do it on D&D Beyond, just roll a D100.
87.
Oh, just roll 1 D100 on D&D Beyond.
79.
Holy shit, I got 59 again.
Oh gosh, what the?
I got
Hurry
59.
up.
Yo, what? There's no way. There's no way we're all gonna.
Can I admit my 87 for 59?
How many 59?
There's no.
79.
Hold on, pause. I don't know why I'm like questioning myself right now, but I just want to.
Yep, go ahead and roll. Let's see if it's a 59 too.
Just roll one.
Yeah,
you guys are just rolling 1 D100, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 59. Aurelius got a 59. Aurelius got another 59 earlier.
That's so boring. Roll again.
Okay.
Okay.
I got. Oh wait, all of us or just them?
Yeah. Well, if you got a 59, just roll again.
All right,
Get,
70.
get some toilet paper.
73.
Oh, 57.
Well, it's different. All right, what the rest of you get?
87.
73.
79.
You guys suck. If you roll high.
Suck.
All right, one last time. I'm sorry.
87.
Okay.
87.
79.
79. That's one I needed.
73.
That boy talking to the queen. He grew on.
All right. Well. Interessante. There's no way.
We're gonna overthrow the queen. Call that the Kuba.
Oh my god.
Oh my
All right.
We just sip out of random rivers. Call that Goobon.
Thuban,
Yes, my queen.
for you,
She looks at your hand as you reach into it and pull something out.
just a potion of storm giant strength.
Thank you, my queen. I'll use it well.
I definitely thought it was going to be anti-curse potion.
Damn it!
I wanted that.
Who reached in second?
I think it was Aurelius, right? Yeah.
57.
Aurelius, you really should. Do you have another name we can call you?
That's the only one I ever had.
All right, fine. Oh, for you. An elixir of health.
Thanks.
Come. Come here, Cinder.
Mama. I reach in the bag. I'm in the bag. I'm in my bag.
Get that bag.
Oh my gosh.
With my mug bag.
The bag.
You got for me, Queen.
An arrow of slaying.
I
An arrow. An arrow.
I'm a wizard. An arrow of what?
Slaying.
Slaying. Okay. Ooh.
Does anyone know how to use a bow?
I can learn.
And you, shining one. Reach
A lump
in.
of coal. A lump of
I'm
coal.
reaching in.
A bag of devouring.
No. Thank you, generous queen.
Aurelius.
Yeah.
Reach in again.
Okay.
And with that, we are going to end our session here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
The cliffhangers.
Reaching again. That boy ain't never coming back.
and I.
The hand is gone.
Oh.
I already got the bag of devouring. She can't have two.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, so we are ending our session here. The weird ones will be back next Friday. We will try to be maybe a little bit better about putting out which campaign we're going to be playing that week. But we want to thank you guys so much for coming out and checking out this I guess resurgence of Vizalot. We are so glad to be back into the world. Get to keep going with the story. Please, follow us if you're not already. Share our stuff, so we can get some more eyes on us. But we are seriously just so thankful for the people who have come back week after week. To watch, whether it's Vizalot or Wardens of Westray, our new superhero campaign set in the Savage Worlds tabletop role-playing system. All the views that we've gotten on these VODs and all the views we've gotten on our YouTube channel, which if you are looking for VODs, or maybe this is the first episode of Vizalot you've checked out, you can go and check out all the others that we have on our YouTube channel, which is just the same name as this. Do you guys have anything you guys want to say?
I love you.
Yes. I love you.
My mouth is full.
It's the stew.
It's the stew for me.
It's the earwax wool. in your
Stop
man,
that,
I'm just
stop that.
imagining some gnarly dragon earwax. Just
Yeah.
All Dixie
Alright.
wants his friends, and everyone's blocking their ears.
All right. Love you guys. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. All right. We are no longer live.
That was funny, bro.
Oh, you know what? We should have told him to order some shirts.
Oh, you're right.
Do you have my tracking number, Cliff?
Um,